Hello, statistics and probability students. In this video, I will explain how to find the mean of the discrete random variable. The mean, usually denoted by this symbol, read as mu. The other symbol which denotes mean is this one, the x with a line on top. This particular symbol is usually used to denote mean of sample, while the mu is usually used to denote the mean of the population. The mean mu of a discrete random variable is the central value or average of its corresponding probability mass function. It is called the expected value. It is computed using the formula mu is summation of x times the probability of x. Okay, so x here is the outcome and p of x is the probability of the outcome. Now, there are three steps in finding the mean. Step 1, construct the probability distribution for the random variable, let's say x. Step 2, multiply the value of the random variable x by the corresponding probability. Step 3, add the results obtained in step 2. The results obtained in step 2 is the mean of the probability distribution. Let's solve the example number 1. Suppose 4 tiles numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4 are in a jar. A tile is picked and returned in the jar 15 times. The results are as follows. So tile number 1, 2, 3, 4, number of times picked for tile number 1, 2 times, tile number 2, 4 times, tile number 3, 8 times, and tile number 4, 1 time. This particular example is found on the book of Ricardo B. Banigon Jr., Maita J. Camilon, and Catalina B. Manalo. The title of the book is Statistics for Probability for Senior High School Students, published by Educational Resources Corporation, 2018. Now, for our solution, following the 3 steps that I mentioned earlier. Step 1, we will construct the probability distribution. So we have here tile, okay, tile number 1, tile number 2, tile number 3, and tile number 4. Now, for the probability of this tile number, we have let's say p of x. For tile number 1, it was picked 2 times. Take note, we have picked the tile for 15 times. So probability of tile number 1 is 2 over 15. Probability of tile number 2 would be 4 over 15. Probability of tile number 3 is 8 over 15. And probability of tile number 4 is 1 over 15. Now let's say this is our x. Okay. Now we will simply add here another column for x times p of x. Okay. So we will multiply the tile number by its corresponding probability. So that would be 1 times 2 over 15. Remember, when we multiply a whole number by fraction, we simply multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. The denominator of a whole number is 1, so we have 1 here. 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 15 is 15. Multiply also 2 times 4 over 15, so that would be 8 over 15. Now for this, we multiply 3 times 8 over 15, that would be 24 over 15. Here we have 4 times 1 over 15 is 4 over 15. Okay. Now the summation of x, this one x, times p of x, another symbol for this column is the multiplication symbol, times p of x, is simply, we add this 2 over 15 plus 8 over 15 plus 24 over 15 plus 4 over 15. So as you can see, we have here similar fractions, so all we have to do is add the numerators and copy the common denominator. So our denominator here would be 15, and then we add 2 plus 8, that would be 10, plus 24, that would be 34, plus 4 is 38. Or we convert this to decimal, so we simply divide 38 by 15 is 2.5333, or we can just get the 2.533. This is already the average. So we can write here, therefore mu is 2.53. All right. Let's have another example. Let's have here example number 2. Let's say our problem is, what is the mean what is the mean outcome if a pair of die is rolled? Alright, for our solution, step 1, we will construct the probability distribution. So let's assign x as the random variable. Now if you roll a die, the possible outcome would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Since it's a fair die, then we can say probability of x for each possible outcome would be 1 over 6 is also 1 over 6, 1 over 6, 1 over 6, 1 over 6, and 1 over 6. We'll add a column here for x times p of x. Let's close it. Okay, so x is 1. 1 times 1 over 6 is 1 over 6. Here 2 times 1 over 6 is 2 over 6. This is 3 times 1 over 6 is 3 over 6. 4 times 1 over 6 is 4 over 6. 5 times 1 over 6 is 5 over 6. 6 times 1 over 6 is 6 over 6. Okay, then we get the summation of this. The summation of x times p of x would be 1 times 1 over 6 is 1 over 6 plus 2 times 1 over 6 is 2 over 6 plus 3 times 1 over 6 is 3 over 6 plus 4 times 1 over 6 is 4 over 6 plus 5 times 1 over 6 is 5 over 6, plus 6 times 1 over 6 is 6 over 6. Now, if you're using a calculator, you can directly enter this value in the calculator. So, dito pinapakita ko lang sa inyo yung long method para mas masundan nyo. Okay. So, now, summation of x times p of x. So this is similar fraction. We just copy the common denominator and add the numerators. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 15, 15 plus 6 is 21. Or we divide 21 by 6 is 3.50. 3.50. So we say therefore mu is 3.50. Okay, ganyan lang kadali magkuha ng mean ng discrete random variable. Let me give you another example. Okay, this is example number 3. So the direction here is determine the mean or expected value of its random variable v. Of its random variable. Now we have here a frequency distribution table. This is x, and we have here p of x. Values of x are 0. For 0, the p of x is 1 over 5. For 1, okay, let's continue first the values of x. 1, 2, 3, and 4. P of 1 is 1 over 5. P of 2 is also 1 over 5. P of 3 is 1 over 5. P of 4 is 1 over 5. Okay. So, solution. Let's rewrite it. This is x. This is p of x. Now we have here 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 is 1 over 5, 1 over 5, 1 over 5, 1 over 5, 1 over 5. So x times p of x is a 0 times 1 over 5 is 0 over 5, or simply 0. 1 times 1 over 5 is 1 over 5. 2 times 1 over 5 is 2 over 5. 3 times 1 over 5 is 3 over 5. 4 times 1 over 5 is 4 over 5. Now we get the summation of this. Summation of x times p of x is 0 plus 1 over 5 plus 2 over 5 plus 3 over 5 plus 4 over 5 equals so we have again a similar fraction. Copy the common denominator, then we add the numerators. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10. So 10 divided by 2 is 10 divided by 5 is 2. So therefore mu is 2. All right.